Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new and if you're old, hey. Today we're going to talk about my vision board. Today I'm going to talk about what actually came true on my vision board. Before we start, we're not going to talk about how long I've been awake. We're not going to talk about any of that. We're just gonna focus on the positive and we're gonna move forward, okay? Then you know that I made a vision board. It was bright and yellow and it was so fun. But what I want to talk about today is what came true on the vision board. Let's start with the first part. I decided to actually make this vision board because I actually created a vision board probably back in 2017, 2018, but I had made one with my husband. It was half and half, his side, my side, and the things in the middle are the dreams and goals that we shared. When I made that vision board, it was the first time I ever made a vision board, and a lot of things on that vision board came true. I said, oh, let me try to make one for myself. That's how this vision board came about. On this vision board, you can see that I actually split it up into spiritual life. I split it up to financial and business life. And then I also split it up into my mom life, and then down my beauty and also my mental health. I also created the vision board because actually vision boards are a great way to put your goals into picture form. It's a visual reminder. It actually makes you feel like you're living in your goals at the moment. Vision boards also give you a clear direction. So sometimes we don't even know what we want. We just know that when we're on Instagram or Pinterest, certain things attract us. Certain things pull our attention, pull our focus. We stay longer looking at certain pictures. A vision board is like that. It actually holds your attention. It makes you want to look at it. It makes you want to be reminded of your goals. And if you're like me and you're a visual person, a vision board is definitely something that you should try. A lot of people think that vision boards are just like, ooh, like, supernatural or whatever. But actually, we're always kind of, visualizing. We're always kind of, if you want to call it manifesting, setting your intentions, whatever you want to call it, we are always doing that. Let me give you an example. When you want a new car, like when you decide like, oh, I want that new BMW, all of a sudden you put that in your mind that you want this new car, and what happens when you go out driving? You see this car everywhere. Is it because, all of a sudden these cars just pop out of nowhere? No, those cars always been around. They've always been there. But why is it now that you're seeing it? The reason why you're seeing it now is because you've put your attention on something. You put that in your mind that that's what you want. Your brain is scanning, paying attention to whenever it sees anything that, pings on that goal that you've put in your head. You put that you wanted a certain cars, your brain is looking to match that. It's really, really amazing and it's really cool. It can't hurt because actually some things are going to come true on your vision board and some things are not going to come true. So let's talk about what actually came true on my vision board. For me, the biggest one that came true was definitely the house. In my spiritual bracket, I have a house. I wanted to actually stay in this house for a specific mission that I had. And actually, I wanted to buy this house. Some of you guys know that I went away and it was for a mission for church. Of all the houses that we could have stayed in, we actually stayed in this house. And I was just flabbergasted. It wasn't me that set it up. I was with a roommate. She found the house. When I saw it, my mouth dropped open because I couldn't believe that the house that I literally put on my vision board is now the house that I get to wake up in for a month and a half. I stayed there. I rubbed my body all over that house because I was like, this is gonna be my house in the future. I put my name like in the closet. Like I couldn't believe that it happened. It was just such a good feeling when that happened. There was just no words for it. Another thing that manifested was on my vision board. You see that I have a little cute gray cat, and actually that manifested. I was able to get a little cute gray cat. And while it is not the same breed that I have on my board, I'm not sure what the breed is on my board. I believe that it's a ragdoll, which I love those cats. I actually ended up getting a tabby cat. But he's so cute, and his name is Moon, and I love him to death. A gray cat definitely manifested on my board. In the spiritual side, also, I'm not going to go into detail because that's so private, and your spiritual life is something between you and God. There are many things that also manifested. So I am so happy that I was able to accomplish those goals that maybe I hadn't been able to accomplish for a long time, but now I was able to actually do it. Moving down to my business part of the board, I can say that this part was the most lacking over why I think certain things manifested and other things didn't manifest. So in the business part, I have working from home, which actually came true. June of 2001, I knew I was going away to do this mission work, and I desperately needed a work from home job so that I can actually go there and work from Antigua. And I didn't have a job in June, but within I would say a couple weeks of the trip, maybe 2 weeks of the trip, I started a work from home job. I was able to work the whole time that I was down there, which is amazing. It was an amazing job. And then when I came back home, I was actually able to get another work from home job, which I kept for about 6 months. The fact that I put it on my vision board, work from home, it's really amazing that that actually came true. On my vision board, I have about my business. Business, if you're new to my channel, is Bamblish. We're a period brand. We sell period underwear, period cups. We educate women regarding their periods and how their body works and things that go on with us women. If you have not checked us out, definitely follow my business page. I'll put all of the handles somewhere on the screen. Definitely follow us. You won't regret it. I also put on there YouTube. So I put YouTube I put the little YouTube logo, and then I put an arrow to a $, meaning I want to become monetized on YouTube. Obviously, that didn't happen. I still have a very, small amount of subscribers, but again, I'm gonna go over why I think certain things just didn't manifest and certain things did. In my mental health portion of my vision board, so what I realized is be careful what you ask for. So I put, a brain with, little muscle arms on, and I put I wanted to be strong mentally, which is something that I think that I suffer with a lot. I'm very sometimes weak mentally, but I wanted to work on this in this year, just being mentally strong, mentally just have a strength that comes from within, right? A lot of you know I put a miscarriage video out recently. It was a miscarriage video, and I explained all about my miscarriage and the strength that goes along with that, and how strong you have to be mentally to go through a miscarriage. It's difficult. But a lot of you don't know that I was just pregnant and actually had another miscarriage in June. However, I cannot speak about it because we are in court because it was a malpractice case. That's all I can really say about that. You could imagine if it's malpractice, it means that it was doctor's fault. Almost imagine how strong you have to be to go through something like that. Of course, later on, when the case is closed, I'm gonna tell you all of the juice. Seriously, you're not gonna wanna miss that. Careful what you put on your board, because if you're asking for strength, then you're gonna be put in situations where you have to be strong. So be ready for it. Of course, my personal part of my vision board, many things came true on that. I worked on my skin. Of course, I still have issues with my skin and my face, and I have breakouts that come out, and they're oh, let's not even talk about it. I can see that my mind has changed regarding self-care, regarding taking care of my skin, my body, eating well, things like that. Yeah, those are all the things that have manifested on my vision board. Why I think that some things just didn't manifest while other things manifested either very close or spot on. I feel that vision boards work, and I'm not sure because I'm not a vision board pro. I just like making them. I feel like something about vision boards, you really have to tap into your emotion. When you're making these vision boards, I feel like you really have to feel something when you're putting these pictures on a board. You can't just slap pictures on there. You really have to put the pictures on there. You have to feel so good about them. For example, let's talk about the house. The house is something that when I first saw it, I immediately just loved this house. My love for it still, like, I still love it, you know? So I feel like when your emotions are high with these pictures, that it has a good chance of manifesting. For example, something like YouTube becoming monetized. I just put that on there because, yeah, I would like my YouTube to become monetized. Am I passionate about YouTube? I'm getting there. I'm getting to the point where I want to make YouTube be, or just content creation in general, I want to make it my passion. But when I put it on the board, no, it was not my passion. Business actually did really, really well, but could I have done better? Yes, I could have done better because I could have put in more work. So a vision board doesn't just work by you just putting pictures on the board and then just forgetting about it. No, you also have to put in some work. You also have to do your thing. You have to, work to achieve the goal. I'm not saying you have to hustle and like kill yourself to achieve the goal. It helps you focus in. It's like when you write your to-do list. You're not going to just write the to-do list and not do it. You're going to work towards your goal. Same way, when you put your vision board together, you also think about, okay, all right, this is what I want to accomplish. Okay, let me just do little steps towards it. Now, I want to encourage all of you guys to make a vision board. If you have a goal in life, put it on a board, put it in picture form, see yourself in it, and definitely get it down and get it up on your wall. That's why I keep looking over here, because my vision board is right here. Here are some tips for making a vision board and making it effective. The first tip, be specific about your goal. Don't just be like, ooh, I want to start a business. No, don't put that on the vision board. What you're gonna do is you're going to literally find pictures about the business that you want. If you want to write a book, put the title of your book on an actual book and put that on your vision board. Don't just be vague, be very specific. If you want a car, don't just say new car. Go to Google Images and find that exact car that you want and put that car on the vision board. Some people even go as far as cutting out a picture of their face and putting that picture of their face into the car, into the house, so just be specific about your goals. Next, after you become very specific about your goal, gather up those images. Whatever it is, you want a certain house, you find that house that you're looking for. You want to live in a colonial, you want to live in a mansion, you find the exact image of a house that you can see yourself in and you put that on your vision board. Collect those images, put them on the vision board. Next tip is to engage with it every day. So that's why a lot of people who make vision board videos on YouTube, they say, put it in a place that you can see it. The reason is because you have to engage with it every day. You have to look at it. You have to constantly, when you look at your vision board, you should feel joy. You should feel happy. You should smile when you see your vision board. It should make you feel so like, yeah, that's my goals, Of course, if you live with like family or friends or a roommate, put it somewhere where they can't see it, because really, it's just for you. No one needs to see your goals. And my last tip for you, you can't just sit there. I have a sister that she always says, I'm just going to create the goal. How it comes true is not my business. It's not my business how it's going to come true. I'm just going to create the goal. So I love that because it's true. We don't know how something's going to manifest. We don't know how something's going to come true. We just have a goal, we work towards it, and then boom, one day you wake up and it's going to happen for you. So going forward, am I going to have a new vision board? Well, there's some things on my vision board that hasn't manifested yet. So I'm actually going to keep my vision board because, like I said, when I look at it, I smile. I'm so happy when I look at it. I'm proud of my goals that I've accomplished, and the ones that I haven't accomplished yet, I actually know that they're going to come true whenever they come true. What I've been doing now is I have made something new. I was actually falling down the YouTube rabbit hole, and I found a YouTuber who was talking about creating a vision movie, which is basically something on your phone. We have our phones everywhere we go. So what I did is I actually collected some new images, some parts of my life, such as my family life, things that are not on this board because I already have it on this board. So I don't need to, repeat it. Pretty much this vision movie is speaking about certain things in my life that I want to do in the next following year. I've created the movie and I've put my words over it. So I put on there a house that I want to get, the style of house, the color of house, the door, even the hedges I put on my vision movie. And over that picture I am grateful for my new house, as if I am walking into the house right now. So if you're interested in how to make a vision movie, how I made my vision movie, and more in depth about my vision movie, definitely put it down below. It's amazing. I would encourage you to make a vision board, a vision movie, a vision slideshow, a vision book where you can read every night. That's the story of your life. Just do something where you can get your vision out in visual form. That is all I have to say today regarding my vision board update. I thank you guys so much for coming to my video. If you love this video and you have stayed until this time, then definitely please subscribe. It will help my channel out significantly. I am on the road to getting to 500 subscribers. I hope that you would subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much, and lots of videos to come. Bye-bye.